No. Hey guys, so in this video we're going to cover a common question that a lot of people ask when they're just getting started, and that's whether they should outsource their Facebook advertising either through some of the applications in the App Store or through an agency that does Facebook ads. And in short, I'm going to recommend that you should not do this, especially not in the beginning. Now let's get into a couple of reasons why. Reason number one, there's a saying that goes that you need to be able to inspect what you expect. So essentially what that means is, in order to expect a result from somebody else, you need to be able to know what type of result you want them to be able to produce. Now obviously you may be thinking, well, I just want them to produce sales, but in order to judge whether they're running good advertising or not, you need to know what good advertising looks like yourself. And in order to do that, you need to get good at running advertising yourself. So reason number one is that if you don't know how to run Facebook ads effectively, then you're not going to know whether or not these applications or services or agencies are running good ads for you or not. Reason number two is that running paid advertising online is one of the most, if not the most valuable skill you can learn in internet marketing in general, not even just e-commerce. So if you learn how to run Facebook ads effectively yourself, this is a skill that's going to allow you to make money no matter what you're selling physical products, any type of products you want. You'll be able to sell it through Facebook advertising if you get good at knowing the platform. So this is a skill that can make you money for years to come. So it's a good thing to know, and it's one of those things where you definitely won't regret learning it. Reason number three, typically you're not going to see as good of results from an application or an agency running your ads, and this is almost a 100% certainty. And the reason for this being is that nobody else cares more about your business, your wallet, your income, your bottom line, your numbers than you. I know that all these agencies, they obviously want to produce good results. The applications out there want to produce good results, and I'm not saying that they don't, but the odds are they're not going to produce as good of results as you can, because they just don't care as much about your results as you do. No one else cares more about your own results, your profits, than you. So in the end, when it comes to advertising, you're going to be just putting in that extra little touch into the ads that an application or an agency just isn't going to be able to do. And reason number four is going to be only applicable to some people, but I feel like I have to bring it up because it is probably a large percentage of people that think like this. So reason number four is a lot of people would try and outsource Facebook ads and stuff like that just because they're too lazy to learn how to do it themselves. And I can tell you that if you have this type of lazy mindset where all you want to do is make money with the least amount of work possible, then you're going to fail anyway. So if you're one of the people that you want to outsource the Facebook ads from the get-go just because you don't want to learn how to do it yourself, then you're probably not going to find much success with e-commerce. And if you're one of the people who isn't lazy, and you may find this hard to believe, but I've actually seen posts in Facebook groups where people will just create a store and then try and find someone else to do all their advertising and make them money. So essentially they just want to throw up a store and then have someone else do everything else for them and then essentially make them money, which just makes no logical sense, because if the person's going to do everything for them, why wouldn't they just have their own store and keep all of the profits? So if this is you, if this is the mindset you're in, then you're probably already screwed over from the beginning, because that type of lazy mindset isn't going to lead to any sort of success in any business. So you may be asking yourself, is there even a point to hiring people to manage your ads or using an app? And I will say that yeah, there is a point to it, but you want to do it once you're at a large enough scale to where you know exactly what to duplicate. So instead of using an application that automatically runs ads, it'd probably be smarter to just train people that train people under you, so you can train them how you run your ads, and then they can essentially come as close to duplicating your strategy as possible. So this would be the best thing to do, but you don't even want to think about doing this until you're at a high level, your income is relatively stable, your store's becoming a steady brand and things like that, because this outsourcing something like your advertisement is going to be one of the last things you outsource if you ever do. So the point of this video is just to learn the advertising yourself, get really good at it. It's a skill that can help you make money for the years to come, even outside of e-commerce if you want. And don't fall into the trap of, I'm just going to throw up a store and then I'm going to have an app make me all my money, because that's just not going to work whatsoever. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you in another one.